There's the cracking of the whip, and do I have a great recommendation for you today. So if you're looking for a great Belgian-style American wheat beer, and one that will surely make you look like a connoisseur, then join me on this tasting. My name is Eddie, and I have tasted and sampled many beers from all over the world, and it is my passion to help you find that perfect beer you're looking for, whether you're looking to try something new or there is something very specific that you're looking for to pair with your food. I got your back. Welcome back, beer lovers. Thank you for spending the next few minutes with me. As I said in the intro, my name is Eddie, and on this channel I taste and review all kinds of beer and give you my most honest opinion about them, as well as some ideas to pair them with your food, just like the one you're about to watch. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon down there so you're notified every time I release a new beer review video. But now, let's get to it. I kind of made a whip crack there at the beginning of the video, and it is because today I'm bringing you another local favorite. And when I say local, I'm in Florida, and so I'm bringing you another one of Cigar City's great brews, which in this case is Florida Cracker, which is a Belgian style white ale. And by the way, while that name may sound unfortunate, it is not what you think. So I encourage you to find out where the Florida Cracker name comes from. Hint, it has to do with what I did at the beginning of the video there. So there you have it. So I have, full disclosure, I have had already a Florida Cracker before, although it's been a while. So I'm probably going to enjoy this like it's the first time. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this on my tulip glass here today. And that's the glass we recommend for a Belgian style wheat beer. And if you want to look like a connoisseur, pairing the beer to the glass is always a great step. It's a very important step. And if you want to get your own set of Beer Connoisseur TV glasses, look in the description below and click that link to get your own set. But now, let's start reviewing this great local beer here. Where do we always start? The 3 C's of appearance, right? Color, clarity, and carbonation. Not to be confused with the 4 C's of, diamond engagement rings and all that good stuff. So if we start with the color, I'd say this is a, I call it bright yellow. I mean, yes, it is a little bit bright yellow there. It is what I call a bit hazy, and I did pay attention when I was pouring it, and I did see a little bit of haze there. So it's a little bit hazy. I don't, not completely cloudy, but it does have some haze to it. And as far as carbonation, there is some action there. I do see some action rising on the sides of my tulip there and from the center. So now look at that head of foam. It was about what? About a finger, maybe about a half of an inch, just over half an inch when I poured it, and it's almost completely dissipated now. So, I would call that low foam and head retention there. Now the aromas, and this is where our tulip glass can shine for us. Citrusy for sure, definitely. And this beer says it's brewed with a orange and coriander, or coriander and orange peel. So I definitely feel that orange peel in the aroma. Maybe there's a little bit of candy, like sweet candy, maybe banana. Yeah, there's some sweet, maybe it's part of the malts that they use, but there's a little bit of that sweetness there for sure. Very, I would call it alluring aroma, that's for sure. And now I can't wait to enjoy this again, like it is the first time. Oh wow! Very distinct flavors throughout. So the tip of the tongue, a lot of that carbonation, and I would call that maybe even some of the spicy, citrusy hints hit first, and then all that kind of like juice, tropical juice, banana. I don't know what else is there, but it feels that sweet tropical juices was part of the middle, and some of that sweet malts also was part of the middle there. And then towards the back, it got slightly bitter. So citrusy, sweet malty, fruit juicy in the middle, and then slightly bitter towards the end of the taste. Let me try that again. Yes, very interesting flavor, that's for sure. Very refreshing. I would call that, light to medium body there, but very refreshing, and it's really crisp. The finish is crisp and refreshing for sure. Now, the part that you can trust me for, the part that makes you a connoisseur, what is that? The food pairings, right? Traditionally, you've heard me say this before, traditionally the wheat ales, not being your stronger kind of beer, so you want to pair them with delicate, more, like lighter fare, lighter foods. So we're always looking for things like salads and seafood and a couple things like that. Now, specifically for Florida Cracker here, I'm going to start with a salad. So I'm going to say arugula salad with orange and walnut with some heirloom tomatoes and maybe an orange vinaigrette. That's going to be a great pairing with this beer. And then you're probably going to get a crack at, you're going to crack up with this one, because if you're in the South, you're probably going to know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, you may not know or not care. But guess what this is going to go great with? Shrimps and grits. Yes, typical Southern food with a Southern beer, that's going to go great. So don't laugh until you've tried it, my friend. Shrimps and grits are going to be a great pairing with this beer. And if you want to go with fish, go with like a lighter, creamy fish. And I'm going to go with mahi-mahi here. So grilled mahi-mahi is going to do a great pairing with this beer. And finally, if you want to pair some cheese with it, I'd recommend you go with goat cheese. Something on the light side like that. Maybe a feta cheese, but I'm going to recommend it because I've had it with goat cheese. Now, something I haven't done before, but I think this beer will also go great with hummus. And I have a great roasted tomato hummus here that I'm going to try. And I have it with a pita chip. And I'm going to try that in front of you, and I'll let you know if that's also another good food pairing. The hummus is not spicy, but it's very flavory. Oh yes, can definitely appreciate the characteristics of the hummus, but you know what? I might not do it with the pita chips. Perhaps with maybe some celery in that hummus. I think the pita chip is taking away from the match between the hummus and the beer, but definitely a good pairing there with the hummus. The roasted pepper hummus that I have here with Florida Cracker, that's another good idea there. So, you can always trust me to leave you a secret down in the description below, one that surely and always makes you like a connoisseur, and that is a dessert pairing. So go down there, open that description, and see what I have for you down there as far as a good dessert pairing with Florida Cracker. Now let me ask you, have you had Florida Cracker before? Have you paired it with something? Have you drank it solo? Which, by the way, you get no judgment from me. It is hot down here right now, and this is a great beer to just enjoy on its own on a warm day outside. So you get no judgment from me there. But let me know in the comments below, how have you enjoyed Florida Cracker before? What's your opinion of it? I love to hear from you, I love to learn from you, and we both can learn from each other. There you have it, my friends. I hope I have helped you increase your beer knowledge as you get closer to being a connoisseur. And I hope I have maybe helped you find a new beer to impress your friends with, or if you already know Florida Cracker, maybe I have reminded you of what a great beer it is, and now you want to go get another 6-pack for next time you're out. So be on the lookout over the next few days for my next great beer review video, and until then, enjoy!